All right, so with all the tips and tricks videos that we put out pretty much this entire weekend that just passed, I feel like for the most part, I've answered a lot of your questions, except for honestly, one that I seem to be getting a lot lately, especially since the vast majority of you have been pretty much completing your entire upgrades now. And really your main focus is to just be able to get your hands on as many instant luck 3s as well as blazing potions and also even rainbow potions. Gold ones are fairly easy to get at this point. But anyways, I'm getting completely sidetracked. The point is that the hot question right now is, how do you get a lot of experience to go ahead and level up so that way you rebirth and get the large lump sum of rewards? Now, if you take a look at the very bottom, I am currently level 199 and I am extremely close to being level 200. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and share that entire moment with you guys. Maybe some of you haven't rebirthed yet for the first time, so you really have no idea how that's all going to work out. Maybe some of you are even afraid of rebirthing, because I do understand that there is some sort of misconception out there that you are going to potentially lose your upgrades or you're going to lose some type of thing, right? Like there's always usually a repercussion whenever you rebirth in any game. Oddly enough, when it comes to this game, there actually is no repercussions whatsoever. Now, with all of that being said, man, currently in the game, there is two ways of earning XP. The most common way is obviously just auto re-rolling. The higher the rarity of the pet, the more experience you're going to get. So if you're out here rolling back-to-back 100,000s, 1 mil, 10 mil, then you're pretty much going to be zooming through all the levels. The second way of getting a lot of XP, which if you take a look at the bottom here, the XP bar that is sort of golden over here and kind of like the little bit of a black sliver that I have right there, it's currently not flashing, and that's because I'm not rolling and I'm not doing anything else that's going to give me any source of XP. If I was to go ahead and send all of my pets to this chest right here, you'll notice that it starts to flash down there because I am getting more XP every time that I am receiving rewards from the breakable. You remember the day before yesterday, or maybe even 2 days ago, I don't know, all the days are kind of combining for me right now at this point. I brought you guys a video on how to be able to AFK a bunch of different things in the game: vending machine, index shop, merchant, as well as the breakables in the middle. Now I'm gonna actually turn on my auto rolls here so that way we can keep that going, and that way we are earning passive XP while I'm sort of yapping away here. But the one unfortunate part about the breakables and receiving XP from them is that in theory you would assume that the flying gifts that are all around the map, you would receive XP from those, but actually it turns out that you don't receive XP from those. And I can actually go ahead and stop rolling here for a second so that we stop receiving XP. There's a balloon right over there. Let's get close to it, and you'll notice that it'll drop down and we are receiving no XP whatsoever from that. So it's unfortunate that we don't get XP from that. So I guess if you really want to optimize the amount of XP that you're getting, obviously the way is going to be to rack up as much luck as you can, stand in the middle of the map and do the AFK method that I told you guys, which is obviously using the arrow keys and setting up your auto clicker to basically click on everything. If you're new to the channel and you're watching this for the first time, just head on over to my channel. You're going to see a video on how to AFK everything, where I pretty much explain everything in full detail. Now, any minute here, we are going to be rebirthing, so I'm going to show you guys what that looks like, and just pretty much to show you guys just how absurd the amount of different items that you receive when this does happen. Now, obviously, I don't exactly think I need to explain this to you guys, but just in case, you never know. If you didn't know already, apples will give you more XP, so make sure that these are always active. But anyways, man, we are about to hit level 200 right here, and you guys are going to see firsthand the entire kind of a cinematic that's going to happen, because it sort of is like a kind of an animation. And just to be fully transparent here, you get absolutely no control whatsoever. As soon as you hit level 200, the entire process will begin automatically. So if you are AFK overnight, which if you noticed, I pretty much just lost my entire UI here, and that is because now it is technically happening. That's going to go ahead and pretty much be the process. It goes back to 1. And if you notice on the side, we are basically getting an absurd amount of items. So yeah, like rebirthing is really cool. This may have happened to a lot of you guys while maybe you were AFKing overnight and you never really actually got to experience it, but already we just rebirthed and we're already at level 30. As I mentioned before though, using things like instant luck 3s mixed in with your blazing dice, your rainbow, as well as the golden dice potions are going to go ahead and increase the rarity of the pets that you're getting. And if you have large lump sums like how I do, for example, that by the end of tonight, I technically should have 100 of these, which I'd like to point out. If you guys want to see in a video me opening up all 100 of these, let me know in the comments. I will definitely be bringing up a following video with that. Again, I really just wanted to make this video to sort of explain the entire leveling process. I feel like there's a little bit of confusion on how it works. And with the amount of people that I've had ask me to make a video on how to rebirth faster, sort of confused me a little bit because there isn't exactly a fast way of doing it. Now, obviously you could optimize it to be as best as possible, just like how I told you guys before, focusing on doing the breakables instead of some of the machines that are on the outside, which unfortunately that means that you will be sacrificing not getting any potions, at least directly from the machine. You'll still be receiving potions from destroying all of the breakables. So it sort of kind of balances itself out. I guess if there was only one thing that I would say that sort of differentiates the using the machines or the merchant or the index shop compared to the breakables is that in the index shop, as well as over here in the merchant, you're pretty much guaranteeing yourself to get some type of really good item, whether it be a cocktail or a huge lump sum of rainbow dice potions. Rather, if you're focusing on the breakables, it's sort of just RNG. Either way, man, just to give you guys a quick little update on everything else that's going on. Currently, your boy is still sitting at 69 mil, being my best roll. It's really unfortunate, I know. Over in my inventory, like I was just showing you guys, I am at 76 instant luck 3s. I've been trying to save up to get to 100 so I can bring a video to you guys. I feel like by the end of tonight, I should be already at 100, and then tomorrow I'll focus on getting the 100 blazing dice potions that I need, as well as unfortunately the 100 rainbow dice potions that I'm also going to need once I'm done crafting these. Aside from that, we've also racked up 27 cocktails, and I was lucky enough to AFK an ice cream hoverboard, but still, unfortunately, no luck on the booth. I know I've had terrible luck with this whole entire ice cream setup. Also, over here for the shiny fruit trick, just to keep you guys updated, it's now been, I want to say like 3 or 4 days. If we go ahead and purchase this for 3 mil, it is still very much working. Again, I'm more than likely expecting that to get fixed with the update that is coming out this weekend. Because if you notice in the bottom right hand side, we are 3 days and 14 hours away from update number 2. As soon as we start getting a bunch of leaks for it, I will go ahead and bring you guys a video on all of that. Either way, just a quick little video for today. I just wanted to touch bases a little bit on the XP. Like I mentioned at the start of the video, everything that I mentioned at the very start of this is with keeping in mind that you have already completed the leveling portion of the upgrade sort of talent tree here. Remember, to my knowledge, I do not believe that you are able to rebirth at all whatsoever until you've purchased XP rebirth, and you won't be receiving crazy rewards like how you just saw me receive unless you have XP Sensei. Share in the comments some of the ways that you guys are maybe farming XP. Maybe there is some different way that I'm just not aware of, but I feel like for the most part, I stand by what I said. Farming breakables, AFK overnight, while also rolling and keeping that luck really, really high is honestly going to be your best bet. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and get to answering a lot of your gifts. Thank you guys so much for all of the really nice messages that you are constantly sending me. It is super cool. But with that being said, man, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.